No Man's Sky is the reason 140,000 people die every day. Ever had that video game that you've been really excited for months that was announced at an E3 convention or at a video game convention? Well, here we go. A hugely hyped video game called No Man's Sky was announced back in 2013. And once the game fully released in August 2016, after many delays I might add, the game was bad to say the least. It received mixed reviews on Steam within the first 24 hours of the product being up for purchase. Many saying that it was below 10 FPS, so already we got problems with frame rates and the way the game performs on good end PCs. And people who do have it working don't seem to be happy with the way the product turned out to be. Now, when I played No Man's Sky, I had a lot of fun within the first hour. However, after that it gets very choppy and repetitive. A lot of the aspects shown throughout the trailers and during interviews aren't actually in the full game, especially the multiplayer aspect. We just won't go there. In my personal experience with No Man's Sky, I landed on a radioactive planet, then collected resources in order to get off that radioactive planet for about an hour. Then I landed on another radioactive planet and repeated exactly the same process over and over again until I got out of that solar system. Now for me, No Man's Sky felt like a shell of a game. If it was in early access and it was one of the games on Steam that was about $14.99, then I'd have a lot more respect for it, but it just feels like a huge cash grab from Hello Games to pry on the huge reception the game has accomplished. The worst part of No Man's Sky is that I did have a lot of fun with it, but that was only within the first hour, and then after that the controls seemed more clunkier to me, if that's even a word, and the whole game just felt dry and repetitive and boring and garbage. For me, the biggest problem in No Man's Sky is the fact that it has absolutely no challenge. There is actually an aim. The aim is to get into the center of the entire universe, the core of the universe, and once you get there, you get the ending of the game, so you feel like you've accomplished something, right? No. The game completely resets itself to what it was in the beginning. Like, seriously, what the actual... Now it's time to talk about the controversial release. Sean Murray is a humongous liar and has lied about many of the features inside the game. These include the most obvious, multiplayer, but besides that, Mr. Murray has lied about so much else. In the description we will find a Reddit link which should give you a big list of things that Sean Murray has lied about, with links to interviews and stuff proving that he has actually said this and the game doesn't have it in it. So I'm going to be listing some of that now. Landing on asteroids. He said in an interview, yeah, at the moment you can land on asteroids and destroying space stations and fleets. Maybe you can take out a space station or a fleet, and you know, something like that. So this isn't really a direct lie, but this is kind of giving people the thought that they can do this, when seriously, they just can't. Giant fleets of ships. These are examples much larger fleets than found in the actual game. Large freighters actually moving. Example of a freighter lying around as opposed to just sitting there as a static object. Overall from me, No Man's Sky gets a 2 out of 10. A very generous 2 out of 10 because the first hour and a half is very fun, but after that you're greeted with a boring, repetitive mess. Overall, I regret playing No Man's Sky and I don't recommend it for anyone. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye. So that was the end of my very first search for the regrettable video. Next time on Search for Regrettable, Carl and Lachlan will be looking at Bakugan, apparently a appalling anime. To the left, you'll be able to see 2 little parts, a little subscribe logo, and a thumbnail of our previous video. Click on the subscribe logo to subscribe and become a part of the Regret Army. It's not a good name, you probably think it's something else. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Once again, goodbye.